Hey boys and girls, aunties and uncles, today we're making a delicious cheeseburger, something different. I just found this on the internet, something to fill your burger with. So let's try it out, let's see how it works. If it's good, I'll recommend it. If it's not, then you know what. Okay, so let me get this out of the way for the moment. And we can start with the ground beef. As you can see, I already sliced and prepared everything. I've got the mushrooms, I've got cheese, tomatoes, diced onions, butter, some nice and some lettuce, one jalapeno, just for that extra heat since we're making two. Let's start off by seasoning with some salt. The more salt the better for me. And we'll use some garlic powder. Let's mix all that in. For homemade burgers, I don't usually use pepper, but you can if you like to. So I'm going to make these balls. I don't even know how that works as yet. So I'm going to just try make them into reasonable size balls. Well, different sizes. Let's just see what fits. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this comes with, you can make smaller burgers and you can make a bigger burger. Aha, okay. So we've got to fill this part in. Let's use the bigger burger. Okay, let's use a bit more. Fill it up. And now we just make a little dent in the center. Okay, I think that's a bit too much. Do it nicely. Ugh. Okay, maybe we should just take out the excess ground beef from the sides. Okay, that looks alright. That looks good. Enough. Okay, so this is going to be an all-in-one burger. So let's fill it up with, just put 2 pieces of jalapeno, some cheese inside. Let's add some mushroom. We shouldn't add too much mushroom because it's going to bring out a lot of water. But it's very thinly sliced mushroom. And just a little bit of onions. We'll also add 2 pieces of butter, just small pieces of butter, just so we get some of that juices on the inside. And now we can close it up. I think that's what this part is for. So this one we just close it in and then we super smash it together. You know, I thought I was going to make 2 burgers, but let's try a small one because I'm out of mince. But yeah, let's see how this comes out. Wow. Wow. Look at that. That is huge. I don't think I'm going to eat that. But it's also stuffed. So yeah. That's one big juicy burger. Let's try out the small one. Okay, this is more for a slider. But where's the part to actually make the hole into it? Okay, there is no part. So we'll just make the small slider as it is, plain. And some power. With the rest of the ground beef. There you go. Until we get the quantity right, then we'll only know. But yeah, let's see how that comes out. Small little slider. Look at that. Yeah, look at the size of that burger. This is massive. Sheesh. Thing is like an inch thick. Okay, so here we have our mushrooms, onions, tomatoes. Then we've got our sliced lettuce and jalapeno. Then our baby burger. Then our ginormous burger. Still amazed with that. I wonder if it'll even cook. We're gonna try and cook it on low heat so it actually cooks. So here we've got Giganto and its moon. Let's put Giganto in. Still getting hot, but yeah. I think we should do this one last or later on. Okay, so this is the first time I'm making a monster like this. So it seems like it's coming out alright, but I think I must turn it a few times. Otherwise it's going to get burnt on one side. And I probably have to roll it around on the sides just to get cooked. So let's just see how that works out. I also wanted throw the mushrooms in and let it cook together with the burger. So this we can throw it onto the burger bun, which will make it like more or less a mushroom burger. Okay, I think it's about time we can throw in this little moon, should I say. And if I'm doing it wrong, please let me know in the comments. Maybe there's a different way. Am I making it too thick? Because I think these buns are not going to do it. You can measure. It just barely makes it. I think the easiest way to get it cooked on the sides maybe is to sort of hold it. Oh, there, it stands itself also. I'll just roll it around. That works. Mushrooms are ready, so I'll just keep that on the side. Okay, so that burger should be ready in about 3 years or so. In the meantime, we can start. I think I'm going to use mayo. If you don't like mayo, use butter. I love butter. But let's just do a bit of mayo today. That little burger is not going to fit on this roll, so I'll keep that aside. We can just add in our lettuce. Some diced onions. I just hope it's cooked. Did I forget something? The tomatoes. Let's just get that in there quickly. Set this on top. Jalapenos. And I think we're ready. I did forget the mushrooms. Tomatoes, mushrooms. Looks good. Okay, so the moment of truth. Let's see how this came out. I'm dreading to cut it in half, but we have to. Wow, that looks good. That looks perfect almost. That is perfect. We have a little bit of the inside filling as well. Now the cheese, the butter, the mushrooms, everything is done perfectly. Okay, so the best thing about a cooking video is the taste test. And obviously get to eat the whole thing. I'll let you know if it's good or if it's bad. If it's good, subscribe. If it's bad, I'll let you know. But also, subscribe. Let's go for that. Let's take this one. That's good. It's good. I actually thought I wasn't recording, so I just went to double check. But yeah, it's perfectly cooked. It's done right through. Take a look at that. I thought it would be raw somewhere in the middle, or towards the sides. So it is pretty big. I'm used to just a normal single burger. This is a mouthful. I'll have it again. It is juicy, it's soft, it's tender, it's not dry. But yeah, the stuffing makes a difference. Because if you put butter in the middle of it and it seals up nicely, it gives it a nice flavor throughout the whole burger. So it's not just dry and soggy in the center, or dry and hard in the center. But yeah, I would say, yeah, that little device, give it a try. It's pretty good. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.